Everybody, welcome back to Marty's channel. Today, if you haven't guessed already, we're going to be talking about the Echo Show 15 and comparing it against that product before this Amazon launch with the Echo Show 10. So, differences are swivel screen, or sorry, swivel Alexa, because the head can turn around, not a whole 360 for some reason, but we covered it in an earlier video. Be sure to go back and watch that if you're interested. Picture frame, swivel, picture frame, swivel, picture frame. Okay. So what can we do on this that we can't do on this or earlier ones? Well, this has widgets which can be customized to however you like. So at the minute, I have sticky notes to have my controls for controlling other smart home devices like my bulbs, my cameras, everything else. We have the calendar function. At the moment, you can customize, as I mentioned, the widgets, but unfortunately, it isn't a great selection. The widgets are all kind of very basic and supplied mainly by Amazon. So, for example, you have like the recipes, you have the calendar function which you have up there. Unfortunately, the widgets are quite bleak at this stage, but it is a new product that has just been launched, so hopefully that will more widgets will come out, more options will come out as time progresses. I'm sure the question will come up, so I'll answer it now. No, at the minute you can't get a widget which can put on Netflix there, Spotify, Audible, anything like that. You can of course tell Alexa to bring up those options, but sometimes you don't want to constantly shout across the room to get her attention, especially if you can't hear you, especially if there's other noises going on. You're just going to hit a button, and that's one of the reasons why I do like this function here. So controlling my heating, my landing lights, garage lights, everything else you name it. It's quite a good feature. In terms of price, at the minute this went down in price today. It's only went down 17%. It was put up at $239.99. It's currently down to $199.99 today. This is sitting at $239.99. I think it's a bit strange to launch two completely different products and market them at the same price, because they were the same price when these both come out. Okay. And it's only in the past couple of it's only today actually, they've dropped this down a bit in price. I do think now that it's out, they should drop this way down in price. I think there's still $199.99, still a bit much to be charging for it. That said, there are things that the Echo Show 10 wins on that the Echo Show 15, I think, needs to improve on. So, for example, the Echo Show 10, this one here, has a 13 megapixel camera. Okay. For some reason, the new device only has a 5 megapixel camera. I'm a little bit confused as to why Amazon have released a new product, but they've downgraded the stuff on it. It's like going to buy a new phone. Most people wouldn't buy a new phone that has a worse off camera than their last one, or maybe they would. I don't know, but I mean personally, I wouldn't. So I think it's very bizarre that Amazon has sort of pulled this off. So I'm speaking to the people. I don't think this is done quite as well as the earlier ones have done, but I do think this has a lot of promise. It does a lot of promise. I like it. I keep it my whole table, so when I come down in the morning or in the afternoon, I can see, well, I've got something on today. I'm going swimming at 4 o'clock. After that, I go and do whatever it may be. So it is really handy for keeping up to date your schedule. You can link it, the calendar that is, to your Google Calendar, your Apple Calendar, and things like that to make it more friendly. One other thing we can do, folks, while we're doing things, well, I don't think we're going to cover them all today, is you can have it up like this. So you can either have it in portrait or landscape. Having this way does tend to be a little bit nervous, as I think it's going to fall. When you in the box, you do get the device, the charger, and the wall bracket for putting up in the wall. I don't really want it on the wall because I don't want the big massive long lead hanging down from this. That's just not for me. So I got the additional item, which unfortunately does not come with the product for some reason. The stand, which unfortunately is a bit dear as well, but I must say it is a strong, sturdy thing. For a stand for this thing, it's an extra £30 to £29.99. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, I have stuff in the house, I can stick it up in the stand, that will do well. That may be true, I probably didn't myself, but then I thought, the product is so dear at £240. Would I really want to take the risk of coming down in the morning or something and find the screen smashed on the floor? I think that's a no-brainer. I'll be interested to know in the comments, folks, who has bought it, if anybody's bought the product already, what you think, and if you're thinking about getting it. I do think it definitely is a product that most homes should have. Certainly for the real tech Alexa enthusiasts, I always say, if you're interested in getting Alexa, always start off maybe with the Echo Show, or sorry, not the Show, the Echo Dot. It's going on Amazon at the minute for about £30, but that does go down sometimes to about £15. One thing I will point out, folks, and I have noticed people doing this recently, is they are buying these second hand, or buying any Alexa device second hand. And what I would say is, if you do that, that's okay, but make sure that the device is no longer registered to the previous owner. So before you buy an Alexa device, I would always ask the shop to set it up on your phone, scan it, do whatever you have to do with it, and make sure it is not registered previously to the previous owner. Unfortunately, this happened recently to one of the ring camera I was reading about. Somebody bought a ring camera, brought it home, and they weren't able to set it up because the device was still registered to somebody else. So unfortunately, in the end, they had to bring it back to the shop and got the money back. But certainly, it does win to buy new. I say, folks, it's a quick video today to give you a brief show of this. There's going to be more video shows on this, or more episodes on this once the new stuff does come out. But be sure to let me know down in the comments what you thought of the video, folks, today, and I'll catch you very soon. Thanks, guys.